Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's KG Chaos. In this video, we're going to be talking about The Last of Us 2, facts and features about the game that will be coming with the release, that everything we know as of right now. Some things we do not know because they are very close in keeping this under wraps, so no one knows anything about it. So we're going to go ahead and talk about the things that we do know that are coming in the game and will be in the game for us at launch. So those of you wondering, the game releases May 29th, 2020. That'll be on a Friday for you guys that are wondering if you'll be able to play as soon as you get off work or not. Yes, it does come out on a Friday, so all you people that go to work can come home and play this as soon as you're off. I bet you guys will be super anxious and wanting to get off work as early as possible to come home and play this game. But anyways, go ahead and continue on with this video. Now, most of you are probably wondering, how long would this game be? How long would it take me to beat it and so forth? The first game did take us a little while to beat. This game's going to be no different. From the games director Neil Druckmann, he said it's going to be pretty darn big. It's going to be the biggest Naughty Dog game ever created. So just everyone get excited and get worked up on how big this game is going to be. It's going to be massive, so let's just hope that we can free roam after we complete the campaign. Probably won't be able to, but it would be a nice feature to add into the game if it was something that they were going to add, because I do like being able to free roam and do some things that I forgot to do during the campaign that I can go back and do afterwards. That would be actually really nice if they add something like that. The first game didn't have it. As soon as you beat the game, you were done. There was no free roaming. Even in the game, when you were playing, there was no free roaming. You were on a set course. Yeah, there's little nooks and crannies you can go and search and things like that. But there was no like free roam freedom for you to just go around and just do things that you want to do. So this is how, or I hope that they add into the game, is a free roam option that you can do after you complete the game. It would make the game more enjoyable, I guess, after you beat it, because you can just keep playing it, not have to restart the game to get trophies or something like that. It would be a nice feature for them to add in. And I recommend all of you that have not played the first game to go ahead and play it before the second one releases, because it does go on after that with the same main characters and their stories. So it would be a lot better if you guys went and played it. Be able to catch up on the story, you'd know what's going on. So take my advice, if you guys want a better and prolonged story, go ahead and play the first one before the second one comes out so you can get a better grasp on what is going on in the story. So there's not much to go on the story-wise of the game other than Ellie is trying to get revenge on someone that took someone that was close to her away. It's pretty much the only thing that we know, other than it's going to kind of dive in the depths of Joel's story some more, along with Dina's. You've seen her in some of the trailers. It's going to dive in all three of these characters' story. They're probably going to be the main ones in the whole game. We may see some of Tommy in there, but I'm not really sure. Nothing is really known at this point. But the only thing that we know for sure is that she wants revenge on someone that took someone that was dear to her. And that is pretty much it that we know as of right now for the story. Now, there will be a few different enemies. Not all of them are named. There is one called the Shambler, which is going to be a big, brute, thick fungus type zombie or monster that we'll be able to fight, whatever you want to call it. It's a zombie monster. But there'll be a new kind of zombie. There's going to be guard dogs, different types of things that we can, or different types of new enemies that we didn't see in the first one that we'll be able to see in this one. They're not all known, other than really just there's going to be attack dogs, guard dogs, and there's going to be a new infected called the Shambler, which is going to be kind of like a brute, big zombie that comes after you and probably takes a lot of damage. He's probably going to be more of a fire damage type zombie or infected that you have to use fire to kill, kind of like some or most of the zombies in the game, which all of them are like that, but this is probably what's going to be the main factor in defeating the new Shambler infected. And now probably one of the questions that most of you probably thought to yourself is, can you jump in this game? Short answer is yes, you can jump in this game, because Ellie is, in their words, more agile, which I think this is something that they didn't want to have to put into the game, or just didn't really have enough time for in the first game. But in this game, they're kind of, their excuse of why you couldn't jump is because of that reason, I'm guessing. But yes, Ellie is more agile in this game, be able to move around, dodge more, move quicker than Joel was, because she's going to be way more agile. And yes, you will be able to jump with her in this game, which I'm kind of excited for, because I really hate a game where you cannot jump. It just kind of aggravates me that you can't. It's not something that's really big in a game, but it's just something I like to have in a game, because I like to jump around and stuff like that. So anyways, you guys are probably just like me and want that feature in, which you will have it in this game if you guys were sad that it wasn't in the first one. Now, probably one of the most frequently asked questions is who's going to be the main role character or who you play as the most? Short answer to this one also is going to be Ellie. You will be playing as her mostly in this game. You probably will be playing as Joel here and there, but mostly you will be Ellie. I kind of hope it's going to be like an Ellie Joel type thing the whole game, just like the last one where you two are just going around together and you're just beating the whole game together. I like that in the first game. I really hope they don't stray away from it in this one, but they might, because in a lot of the trailer videos or trailer scenes that you see, Ellie is alone in a lot of them. But let's just kind of hope out for the best, and hopefully Joe is in a lot of these with you so you can play as him as well. And also, the game might not or might be coming to the PS4. It's going to come to the PS5, 100% going to, but it is unknown as of right now if this game will be coming to the PS4. In my kind of experience, I don't think it's going to. I think this is going to be a next-gen game that we're going to be able to play. I don't think it's going to be at all on the PS4. It might be, but I think it's not going to. I think it has a higher chance of being just a PS5 game because I think the graphics and stuff are more in depth for the PS5 and more for that than the PS4. So that's just my opinion on it. I don't think it's going to be on anything other than the PS5. So sorry all you PS4 owners that were wanting it, but I don't think it's going to happen for this game. And also, multiplayer will not be in this game at all. They did confirm that there won't be any type of multiplayer function, so there'll be no microtransactions or anything like that in the first game where you could buy different types of cosmetics for your character and stuff like that for online. There will be none of that on here at all in the second game. No multiplayer, nothing like that, which I like the game personally more like that because this game's more of a single player than a multiplayer. So I'm kind of glad they're kind of going away from the multiplayer and focusing all of their attention on the actual game itself, the campaign, so we can get the best and brightest from the game that we can, because I'd rather have a great campaign rather than a good campaign with multiplayer. That's just me, but that's my personal opinion, and I'm really glad that they're doing away with the multiplayer because this is something that I don't see in this type of game. I see it more as a single player than a multiplayer. And lastly, the DLCs are unknown right now. There's no talk of them. They aren't known for doing many DLCs or anything like that. We kind of just got lucky with Last of Us 1 when we got the first DLC, Left Behind. So if they do a DLC, it'll probably be something small and kind of like Left Behind for this game, but it's not going to be anything big because they aren't really known for doing a lot of DLCs for their games. They just really just put out really good games, and they're really long to beat. So this is kind of what I see as no DLC or small DLC, probably only one. But if not, there's probably not going to be any DLCs. Don't get your hopes up because they weren't really about it of releasing one for Last of Us 1. So we just really got lucky that they decided to release one. So don't get your hopes up in waiting for a DLC for this game. But that is pretty much it for this video because there's not really much to go on. Naughty Dog really keeps their workers or their employees on a really short leash. They've hardly released anything in the past past 4 years about this game. They've released like 2 trailers and like 2 gameplays, and that is it. They've kept such a tight lock on this game that no one really knows anything about it except for the very short details that I explained in this video. Like there'd be no multiplayer. We don't know if there's DLCs. The only thing we know about the story is that she wants revenge on someone that killed someone that she cared for. So yeah, that's pretty much all that we know. There's not very much. Naughty Dog is very good at keeping a very short leash on their employees, on keeping this game under wraps. So yeah, we probably won't know anything that's going on with this game until it releases and we play it for ourselves. This is how they are with their games. And I really enjoy games like that because I like having the suspense and all of that excitement built up to when I actually see what the game has to offer when I play it and have all that wow faction and all that amazement whenever I play the game, because the first game was like that. I really loved that game and enjoyed it. It had so much wow and excitement in it every time I got to a new scene or something like that. The game was just really amazing, just like I think this game will be as well. But all in all, I guarantee this game is going to be really amazing and probably one of the greatest single-player games that comes out this year. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. There's not very much going, like I said, other than the few things I did say. Just keep your hopes up. This game is going to be amazing. Don't feel down every time they delay it, because they may delay it again. I'm not sure, but they are known for that. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. And more content about this game and other games are coming very soon. Stay tuned, and I will see you guys in my next video.